Okay, guys, I wish I had some awesome music or something, right? Like, just make it all fancy, anything, but we're not going to do that tonight, okay? We're just going to get right down to the really good stuff, okay? But a lot of people have been kind of like asking me, like, hey, what's going on? Why are you doing this? What's the deal? So I thought maybe if I kind of like break that down first and give you guys some coaching a little bit, then you guys can kind of understand where I'm coming from, what we're really trying to accomplish here. Oops, sorry guys, I'm pressing too many buttons. All right, there's more people piling in. That's why I'm just trying to get them in. All right, so anyways, welcome to the 3 Day Summit. This is day one of the 3 Day Summit. Obviously, the next 3 days, guess what? This is going to be your home. I hope so. I hope you will tune in all 3 days. I know some of you guys are not going to be able to make that. That's okay. It doesn't matter what day you come in on, you are still going to find some value. That is my whole goal, is to not just give you an interactive session, but to explain what I would be focusing on. And who am I really quick? First and foremost, guys, I know this sounds like, all right, we're already getting set up for like some webinar, but there's no pitch at the end of this, okay? The only reason why I'm showing you who I am is so you just know that it's actually coming from somebody that does this, okay? I'm not just kind of speaking theory. I'm not just kind of just throwing stuff out there for the hell of it. I'm doing this because I really want to help, right? So this is kind of my history. I started off with high ticket affiliate marketing. As you can see, I made a $2,500 a day. I was doing okay, right? But it was just hit and miss, nothing that I could really brag about. I got into digital marketing and I started off with what is now called Legacy Builders, but back in the day it was IPS. Started making some money and everything, but the main thing was I took off and I went above everybody else. And I was like, man, okay, am I just that special? I mean, I am pretty damn special. No. But anyways, I was like, well, what is the missing link? And I said, oh, I really worked on my personal development and had a different message, right? So that led me to say, you know what? I'm going to go brand myself and start my own thing, which I did, right? And I started Most Want We Will, which is a coaching app. And I started having deposits like that. I got to drive a Corvette. But more importantly, this picture over here is of a family, somebody that's really dear to us at Most Want We Will. Her name is Flora. But the reason why I really love this picture is because she has everybody wearing a Most Want We Will hoodie. And what that means to me is that the impact that we are having in Most Want We Will is just amazing. And that's what I really like. So not only did I make some money, oh, yeah, you're so cool. We made a whole bunch of money, right? But we made a huge impact on people's lives, right? And I bring all this stuff up because the reason why I decided to do this summit was, I've been giving so much value on my lives and really trying to help people out to see that, hey, listen, just get focused, just get focused. This can change your life. Every one of you have a digital business or a digital marketing business, and I know you want to make some money, but this can drastically change your life because it's exactly what it did for me, right? And so as I've been giving a whole bunch of value, I was like, you know what? Some people don't hit my lives, they don't hear my lives. And so I was like, what else can I do? Right. Oh, I'm sorry. I kind of skipped this part, right? Not only did I like impact a whole bunch of people, I started sharing what I was doing. And as you could see, the results kind of speak for themselves. Somebody had a $9,000 week, $7,000 in 5 days. And Ashley had a coaching call with me right after that coaching session. Boom, she had a $900 sale. So what I'm teaching works. But, anyways, I wanted to go on a bigger scale and really trying to impact some lives. Now, it's kind of crazy because I have a coaching app, right? You would already think like, well, why don't you just get in the coaching app, right? But it doesn't matter. Some people, they just need some help. They need some direction because there is countless misinformation about there. And most of us, we just get sidetracked. Imagine going down the right path and then next thing you know, you look over to the left, right? What's going to naturally, let's say you're driving down a highway, you're going down one way, right? And then you look over to the left. What are you naturally going to do? You're going to start to pull that steering wheel to the left, right? And that's exactly what we do. We get sidetracked. And then next thing you know, we're taking 3,000 detours and we end up lost, right? When we were on the right path the whole time. So tonight, I want to bring you back to the right path. I want to bring you back to the basics because, guys, that's all you need. Look, I'm not teaching these people anything fancy. And if you look at all the people out there that are making money, they're not doing anything fancy either. You really think they're holding some like secret? You might say, well, all they do is flash income claims. You're right. Okay, so what? But look what the other people are doing. They're just showing up every day, doing the work consistently. And that's what I want to give you tonight. But like I said, now we can get into where I was going to go. I looked at Tony Robbins and I always love how he's always just giving massive amount of value, right? And ever since 2020, I've been seeing Tony Robbins do these 3-day summits. And I said, you know what? Why don't I do that? Right? Because I hop on my lives, and as you can see, here's a person right here, and I got plenty more of those where those came from. But just people are saying thank you for all the stuff that I'm sharing on my lives. But guess what? I only get people maybe like 15 to 30 people on my live. How can I impact more people? So I said, dun, 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 why not a free 3-day summit where we can just help each other out? So my goal with this summit is one, to give you some actual coaching. You're going to basically get a glimpse of what it's like to actually be in my coaching app. And no, you don't necessarily have to join the coaching app. Like I said, there's not going to be a pitch at the end of this. I'm just letting you know this is the coaching that you're going to get. So day one, we are basically going to take it back to the beginning, and we're going to, really establish a foundation for all of you guys, because I want you to get it out of your heads of what you think everything should be and actually get focused on what you need to be focusing on. All right. Day number two, we're really going to elaborate on mastering our audience and our strategy. And then day number three, I hope to leave you with a long-term plan, right? So that you can keep following, actually see success. Because let's just face it, guys, 3 days working together might just not be enough. But I love you guys so much that I at least want to leave you with a blueprint to take off for yourself. All right. Now, what I think is going to be really cool about this summit is you see this little asterisk right there. Each day we are going to have an interactive session. All right. Now, what does that mean? Inside of my coaching app, we host these things called power hours. And in that power hour, that's where I'm actually working with you for an hour. I'm literally going to say, hey, you're going to do this. You got 5 minutes on the clock. Let's go. And I want you to do it. So once again, I still have tons of people piling in. So I'm just going to repeat myself one more time. If you can, it is better to come to this Zoom call on your laptop or your desktop, okay? And that way you have your phone handy to actually do the work when we get to the interactive session. If you cannot do that because you might not be capable or you don't have a PC or something, do not freak out. You are perfectly fine. Just stay right where you are at and learn as much as you can. Now then, guys, obviously, when we do the interactive session, are we going to be able to get all the work done? No, there's just no way to do it, even in this 2-hour span. But I am going to at least set you up where you know what to do each and every day. All right. So let's get into it. Let's get back to the basics. Welcome to day number one. Tonight's agenda is we're going to talk about our state of being. We're going to talk about goal setting versus cause and effect. And then we're going to talk about our target audience, because you guys, let me tell you something right now. If I gave you the master plan, right, it does no good if you're not working on yourself. There's an actual person named Bradley here. Sorry, it's just a joke. Anyway, anybody that's on my live know what that the joke of that. All right. So, there's a difference between you got to be working on you, and then you got to know who you're actually going to go after. So we are going to actually talk about that tonight. All right. So let's get into it. Step number one, state of being. Let me tell you something right now. Your state of being is everything. You know what I think is like more important than time itself, right? Everybody in the world says time is your greatest factor, right? It's your greatest asset, I mean, right? And I would slightly agree. But you know what I find to be greater than that is energy. Why? Because based on your energy level is how you're going to determine how you're going to utilize that time. Am I right? So I want you to look at this scale right here. This is a vibrational energy scale. A guy named David Hawkins realized that he can actually measure energy, the energy that we give off, right? Now, for most of my time that I've learned about this, I looked on the left-hand side right here, and I want to take your attention to the left-hand side too. He said most of us are living below 200. And I want you to think about that, right? If you're in guilt and shame and beating yourself up every day, aren't you going to utilize your time a little bit differently? Of course you are. So wouldn't it be safe to say that energy is actually probably a better asset, or more important than time itself? Because time is the greatest asset that we have, but how we feel and what we're thinking about all the time is going to determine how we utilize that time. So, Tony Robbins said, if you change your state of being, you can then change your story, which will then allow you to change the actions that you take. And it's very simply put, right? Think about it like this. If I'm in desire and in fear, right? And I know a lot of you guys probably think you probably hear all the personal development books and you're like, desire, wait a minute. I've always been told it's good to have a desire, right? Like if you read, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, his very first chapter is to have a burning desire. So it's like, wait a minute, desire is a good thing, Justin. It is. But what he's talking about right here is when you have that desire on a pedestal so high that you can't even enjoy right now because you don't have that desire, that's pretty bad, isn't it? Some of you guys can't even enjoy the life that you have right now because you don't have that sell in digital marketing. And so then what happens? You drop down into fear. Oh my God, did I make a mistake? What am I going to do? So what do then? You then start making content that doesn't serve anybody. And I don't know if you guys know this, but you don't get paid for the time that you bring to the marketplace. You get paid for the value. So just working harder, working longer doesn't mean anything. This is why Justin Springer doesn't have a viral video whatsoever, and yet he's still making six figures. How? Because of the message, the value that I bring to the table, right? But in order to actually look at your business differently, we need to change your state of being. And before we go on to the next slide, I want to show you now the right-hand side, okay? To really hit home with this. There's two words over here that up until about 6 months ago, I've been really paying attention to this, and these two words have changed my life. One says expanded, and the other one says contracted. What that means is if you are in fear, if you are in shame, you are contracting. You are tunnel vision on the problem, and you're all about you. Why don't I have a sell? Why am I not better than these guys? Why are they making all the money? Why are my videos getting anywhere? Why doesn't TikTok show me any love? You. But when you're expanding, you're constantly thinking, how can I serve more people? How can I help more people? How can I run a free 3-day event to try to serve the massive amount of people that I possibly can to try to help somebody else? Because I know out here, somebody needs to hear my message. So I don't show up because it's me. I show up for you. See the difference? And it gives me so much energy to be able to do this. Everybody's like, Justin, how do you find the energy to do this? What do you mean? I changed my state of being, and now I have tons of energy because I'm constantly expanding. So you got to change your state of being. Let's get into this. Whoops.
On the internet and your ass is tired of being broke. Let me tell you what your parents
add. All of you to just a simple understanding of concept. All of you.
Really quick, let me set up the scenario. I forgot to set up the scenario because I fast forwarded just so we can make a time frame. Guys, check this out. All these women, he's on Dr. Oz right now. All these women said, I got this problem, I got this problem, I got this problem. This video made me laugh because I was like, all these people have problems and this is your glorious answer. It wasn't until a little bit later that I figured out what he was talking about. But watch his answer to all their problems.
You have targets, things that you're after. If you're going to get a new result, if you're going to grow your business, if you're going to be able to support your mom, if you're going to get rid of the anxiety, if you're going to be able to overachieve and not have all that fear inside of you, you obviously need to get a new result. You're going to have to get new action. We all know that. You don't get new results with old actions doing the same thing. Exactly. What human beings can do, this is a human being, believe it or not, I majored in art. What human beings can do is amazing. What they will do is usually disappointing. It's not because we're not capable of it. It's because we don't have new actions because we get in certain emotional states that dominate us, like anxiety, like fear of failure, right? Like the fear of the loss of your mother as an example. So if you're in a state of fear, you're going to behave very differently and get very different results. That's what that means right there. Than if you were in a place of being courageous or bold or warm or connected or playful, any of those. So the most important key to changing your life in any situation is to change results, you got to change behavior. But to change behavior, you got to change the emotional state you're in. Now, how do you do that when you don't feel like it, right? Or it feels overwhelming? There are two ways, and I've done this with the greatest athletes in the world. I've done this with 4 different presidents of the United States. I've done it with billionaire clients. All you have to do to change your state is not try to think your way there, like I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, and do a bunch of affirmations. Your brain's gonna go, BS, you are not happy, right? What you need to do is make a radical change in the way you use what we call your physiology. It's a big word, it just means the way you use your physical body. The way I'm speaking right now, because I got 5 minutes also, is sped up just a little bit. But if I said to you, there's a depressed person behind curtain number 1 over there, and I'll donate $100,000 to your best charity, your favorite charity, if you could describe what they're like physically. Tell me what's their posture like if they're depressed. You tell me.
Slumped over.
Slump. Where's their head? Where's their head?
Down.
Down. Are they breathing full or shallow?
Shallow.
And are they talking really fast or more slow?
Slow.
Loud.
Think about this. If this is the case of how our state of being is, so if we're worried about, oh my God, I got to make a sale, how do you think we're showing up on our videos? Down. Hey, you wouldn't want this product, would you? I got an awesome product. It's wonderful. Like, you know what I mean? It changes lives. Would you like to make $900 a day? You know what I mean? You don't even sound convincing.
Loud or quiet?
Probably quiet.
You're all saying the same thing. How's that possible? Because you've all practiced this crap before, haven't you?
No.
But here's what you can find. If you take that same person and you change the tempo at which they move, you bring their shoulders back and change their breathing pattern, if they make a faster gesture, if they speak more rapidly, it fires off a different biochemistry in you. And in that state, you will take radically different actions. In fact, I've taught this for 40 years. And about 3 years ago, Harvard finally did a study where they proved what I did worked, and they called it these power positions. And what they showed was if you stand, everyone can try this, stand up just for a moment if you want, everybody at home can try it as well. So do something really silly. Put both your hands on your hips like Wonder Woman or Superman or that stuff, right? If you stand like this and you breathe deep for just 2 minutes, what the science found was that you will absolutely increase your testosterone by 20%, man or woman. You'll drop your cortisol, which as you know is the stress hormone, by 22%, and you're 33% more likely to take action if you wouldn't have before because fear would have stopped you. Now, I don't have people just stand like this. I have people move.
Tremendous is a free platform that allows businesses to send gift cards and money to recipients in over 200 countries. It's global.
And we will move
Use their voice. Make radical changes in their bodies. You can have a seat just to get a feel. I know we're short on time, but you can try it later and you'll feel it after 2 minutes. Or, somebody who's, puts their arms back like this and their feet up, that'll produce the same state. It produces more certainty in you. And that certainty gets you to take different actions. So if you are in a situation, you think of the worst scenario, your mom dying, no, my business goes under, I never achieve at the level I need to, all the things I have anxiety about, the minute you focus on them, you go into those states of fear, and then you behave fearful, and you get lousy results. And when you get lousy results, what does it do to your brain? You go, see, I told you I couldn't do this. It becomes this negative loop. So how do we break out of it? We change our focus by asking better questions. Everybody in this room can try this. Just right now, answer this question in your mind. What is it in your life that you're proud of? If there's something you could feel really proud of right now by focusing on it, your children, yourself, something you accomplished, you did, how many can think of something you could feel proud of? And I don't mean fake pride, ego pride, like where you're making things up. I mean, well, you really did something you're proud of. Good. Right now, close your eyes and focus on how it feels when you're really proud. Focus on that moment you're proud of. How do you breathe when you feel really proud? And if you're a little kid, what happens to your face when you're really proud? You don't hide it, right? There's that big smile on your face. Raise your hand if you can feel these feelings right now. Everyone here, just say aye if you got it.
Aye.
Awesome. Try one more real fast. Think of.
All right, so we're going to move on. But guys, I hope you understand that, listen, what you feed grows. And so basically what he's trying to say is you have to change your focus. So really your state of being, more importantly, is your perception. If you can start changing your perception on your business, all right, then you are going to be able to do the actions that you need to take. Most people, they say they do everything, but they're really not doing everything. They're out there looking for a magical plan. And then when they get the plan, they say, okay, that's the plan. Okay, I'm going to do that plan. But then they go along for a day, maybe two, and then they start talking themselves out of the plan. And I'm here to tell you right now, if you want the fastest way to never, ever make a sale, great. Don't do the plan. You're right on track. How many of you guys are actually doing all the things that you're supposed to be doing each and every day? I doubt that you really are, all right? Because if you are, you would probably be succeeding. But based on your state of being and you telling yourself that you don't have it, you're counting yourself out. You're talking yourself out of doing what you know you need to do to succeed. So let's continue to move on, all right? So anyways, state of being. First and foremost, what we really want to do is we want to set ourselves up for success. So inside of Most Want We Will, I talk about having a morning routine. Now, all you guys can have a morning routine. I'm sure you read your daily devotionals, or you meditate, or you breathe, or you do all these kind of things, and that's great. I'm not here to tell you that none of those are good. Whatever changes your state, you need to continue to do this, okay? Because this is going to help you set up for the rest of the day. Me personally, I like to go over the 3-4-5 method. What is the 3-4-5 method, okay? That means I generally will take out 3 goals, right? And these don't have to be really, really big goals. They could just be big goals, little goals, small goals, just goals that are on my mind, right? And what I do is I write those down every day. It's not because I want to just kind of like worry about them so much. It's just because I want to put them on the forefront of my mind, because I want to shape my day towards my goals. It does me no good to just do this work just to do this work. All right. You guys got to go somewhere with this, right? There's got to be a reason why you're doing all this stuff. Okay. So 3 goals I listed out every day. Then I do 4 things that change my state of being. And everybody's 4 things is totally different, right? For me, I basically do some push-ups in the morning, right? I actually read a little spot and I journal. Okay. I also do like a cold little shower, and then I pray. I know some of you probably are like, oh, I'm out on the cold shower. I didn't say you have to do what I did. All right. I'm just telling you, I do 4 things that put me in a state of being. Nothing too long. I don't want to like take 2 hours or 3 hours for a morning routine. It's just to change my state of being so I can take action. All right. Now, if you look at the 5 are the tasks that I need to get done for that day, the critical tasks that I need to get done for the day. Now, some of it might be summed up in one task, right? Like I say, hey, I do my business plan for the day. That's one task. Then the second task might be like, I go create that YouTube video today, right? The third task might be like, hey, I got to make sure that I take my mom to the doctor, right? The 4th task might be something else. I go work out, right? Because I have another goal to actually look good, feel healthy, all that wonderful stuff, right? So whatever 5 tasks are critical to you, that's what I do. Now, this is the key. A lot of you guys have already like heard about morning routines, and I know you didn't come here just to learn about a damn morning routine. I get it. The thing about it is once you get past that, what generally happens through our day? How many of you guys set yourself up for success in the morning and you're feeling good, and then next thing you know, the very first person cuts you off in traffic and now you're out of luck, right? You're pissed off. You're like, screw this stuff. Or TikTok only gives you 20 views on a video, right? Or they ban you or something. And now you're like, my whole day is shot, right? Well, that's when you got to snap out of it. You are not always responsible for the things that happen to you. In a sense, you are, but we won't go there. But you are responsible for your state of being, right? So if a person comes on your live and cusses at you and whatever, and you block them, you are responsible at that moment on how you are going to react to it. So here's a couple other things that I want to remind you of. If you go through your day and you realize that you're starting to like go off the wrong like path, you can do what Tony Robbins said and change your physiology. Or number 2, I taught this in our coaching app. It's called the cancel technique. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at this, because some of you guys are going to be like, really, Justin, this is what you do? Calm down. It actually works. Okay. So what you do is, as soon as you can catch yourself getting out of alignment or just not your normal self, you're in this wrong state of being, you imagine a big stop sign and you say, cancel that thought to yourself. You don't want to probably say it out loud. Everybody's going to think you're crazy, right? And then you're going to take a deep breath and you're going to direct your attention towards where you want to go. Why? Because what you focus on grows. How many of you heard that wonderful saying, where focus goes, energy flows? I'm sure all you heard of it. I'm sure you posted on little Facebook, you posted in little TikTok stories, you sent your little message to your friends, but you didn't live by it, did you? You didn't stop to think, oh my God, where is my focus going? And am I feeding the problem and then hopping on everybody else's lives and wasting my time in my life and watching everybody else make money as I'm not making anything? Or am I actually focusing on growth and servicing my audience and living in a state of abundance and gratitude and expanding? What you focus on grows. And if you notice that you are focusing on the wrong things, it's time to change that state of being and change your focus. All right. So take this very, very seriously. It will change your life like it has changed mine. And I started with state of being because if you don't have the right state of being, then everything else that I give you tonight is not going to be anything to you. Take that with a grain of salt. Step number 2, goal setting versus cause and effect. Screw goal setting. Now, I know that sounds kind of like contradicting what I just said. Write your goals down every day. What I mean by screw goal setting is this. The way that I used to do goal setting was I would write down the goal and then I would always look at this time frame. And guess what? I would only focus on the time frame. Like, oh my God, I didn't make a sale today. Oh my God, I'm going to be off and I'm not going to hit my goal and it's not going to happen. And I'm just going to be so upset. And it just led to disappointment, right? So what I mean by that is it's good to have a goal, but you have to let it go. You have to let it go. You want to know what's more important in goal setting? Well, really quick, goal setting is good, but here's the thing. It focuses more on the outcome and future rather than the actual present. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure you guys are all pretty smart here, right? What can you control right now? The present. I can't control the past. I can't control the future. I can only control the present. I can actually control the future by what I do in the present. So it makes no sense to only focus on the future, right? It can also lead to paralysis, right? How many of you guys are like trying to force your goal to happen so bad that then you just get in your head and you're like, oh my God, what's my next move? Man, I'm kind of stuck. I don't even know what to do today. Do you know how many people have come to me and they said, Justin, you know, I just don't know what to say about my business today. I was like, what do you mean you don't know what to say about your business today? I was like, and then I ask them a different question to get them thinking differently. I said, well, what do you like about your business? And they were like, oh, I like the community. I was like, why? Why do you like the community? Oh, well, you know, I made some friends. I got like 4 or 5 different people's numbers. It's really cool. Every time I ask a question, it's wonderful. I was like, oh, so you just made a TikTok video. So you do know what to say. You talked yourself out of thinking that you don't know what to say. Stop, because you're so focused on the goal, right? All right, it also creates pressure and disappointment, and it focuses on milestones rather than long-term success. So what I really like is cause and effect. Why? Because this will build momentum and confidence. It focuses on actions and systems. In a sense, it focuses on the process. How many times have you guys heard that whole line, fall in love with the process? Fall in love with the process, right? You heard that all the time, right? Well, how many of you guys are actually applying that and taking heed to that? Or are you only focusing on the goal? Fall in love with the process, because the process is what gets you there. This keeps you present. This simplifies the process. Oh my God. I mean, you guys shouldn't even be worrying about your business until you're done with your process. You know what? Do your process and then come to me and say, hey, Justin, I did everything today and it didn't work. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can tweak it for tomorrow. But if you're not doing your process, well, you're going the wrong way. And yes, I know, Flora, I misspelled this word. This builds habits and systems to make success inevitable. Inevitable. I can't even talk. Anyways, I know Roz and Flora are going to make fun of me for misspelling. I'm sorry. Sorry. All right. So anyways, let's dive into this really quick. I'm sure there's another ad.
Ready to see your brand on TV? Your competitors will wish they had known about Vibe. With Vibe,
want to talk about is to stop setting goals and doing something else instead. Because everyone talks about goal setting, but the truth is this: obsessing over goals actually held me back, and instead I focused on building systems and habits that made success basically inevitable. And how I did this was, first of all, to forget about my goals and instead start building daily non-negotiables. So for example, I go to bed at 10 p.m. every single night, and then I wake up at around 6:30 to 7 a.m. That's a non-negotiable for me, because I know that energy is basically everything. All that we have and all that we need to create stuff is energy. So the better sleep that I have, the better I will feel. Another non-negotiable that I have is to clean up my diet, clean up my food, eat around like 2,000 calories per day. I can track it. I have my meal boxes that are getting delivered every single day. I know exactly how much I'm eating. Again, I'm optimizing my energy so that I actually can do creative stuff that actually moves the needle in my business. I also make sure that my environment, like my working place, my desk, is like a place where I actually want to spend time in and actually do work that I enjoy. The next thing is to think in systems, right? And not in outcomes. Because it's a lot better to think about the input and not the output, because we can't really control the results, right? However, we can control the input and what we do every single day.
Whoa, did you hear that? Did he just say what Justin said? Oh my God. Wow, y'all guys must be in sync. You cannot control the outcome, but you can control the input. You can't always control the output, but you can control the input, right? What does that mean? No digital marketer in the world can tell you exactly to the dollar amount that they are going to make today. They can give you a window. Why can they give you a window? Because they've been doing it long enough. Why am I telling you guys that? Because if you're focusing only on the number, then you're missing out. You should be focusing on the process and the things that you need to do each and every day. And I promise you, the result will take care of itself. All right. The problem is we trick ourselves to say, Oh, Justin, but I am doing everything. No, you're not. You did everything for a couple of days, and then you got sidetracked because you saw somebody else make $20,000 in a month, and you were upset that they made $20,000 and you haven't made anything. So then you start to go study them, and you took your eyes off the prize. How many of that has that happened to? Don't lie, because we already know it's happened to a lot of you. So this is a guy who is a millionaire, and he actually became a millionaire within a year just selling his digital product, right? And he's literally saying the same thing, guys. The same thing. Focus on the process. So with that being said, okay, Justin, well, since you're so clever, you six-figure earner, what's your process? I'm glad you asked. Here we go. So if you're on TikTok or Instagram, it doesn't even matter. What I like to do is, number one, post. You got to post, right? You got to post to get better. And I highly suggest that you post at least 2 to 3 times a day, all right? Post 2 to 3 times a day. We are going to dive into this more going into tomorrow, so do not worry, okay? And don't worry, we're still going to have an interactive session where hopefully you guys are having a lot of fun and getting a lot of value already, all right? The second thing that I want to do each and every day is post in my stories. Post in my stories. It amazes me. I had a woman, she goes, hey, Justin, I can't get anybody in my freebie. And I was like, well, are you talking about your freebie? She was like, well, I think I am. And I was like, no, I don't think you're really talking about it because I'm in your stories and I don't see it. And she said, okay, 6 hours later, she got 4 people in her freebie. 6 hours later, right? Why? Because she went live and she posted about it in her stories and she got 4 people in there. Isn't that funny when you just stay on somebody's mind all the time because you stick to the process that it actually works, guys? So I would be posting in my stories up to 3 times or no less than 3 times a day, no less than 3 times a day. And one of those TikTok posts is going to be a pitch. What is a pitch? I am going to pitch my business or a freebie. Oh, yeah. You're going to do that tonight with Justin Springer. Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. I love it. Awesome. I'm getting excited too. All right. Another thing that I would do is I would engage, and not these stupid little engage trains. Don't start from the bottom and up and all that crap, because all that did was ruin us, didn't it? Right? Because everybody started doing it. Now we don't even know who our videos are going to because everybody's just doing it just to doing it. Some people are actually watching my videos, think it's going to help them. Goofy. It's not going to help you. You're just going to see this bald head in your news feed over and over and over because you keep watching my stuff. And if you don't like me, I suggest you probably stop watching my stuff, right? So stop with the engaging trends. We only want to engage. Why? To show love and to build our audience and network. And I would spend about maybe anywhere from 10 to 25 minutes to do it. And don't worry, we're going to do that tonight. And then last but not least, I would go live. I would at least go live Monday through Friday, okay? At least 30 minutes to an hour a day. If you can do more, go more. If you were on Instagram, you only want to go live once a week, okay? But if you're on TikTok, it is one of the greatest features in the world. Everybody and their mama says, oh yeah, I just make so many sales in my live. Goofy. You want to know why you make so many sales in your live? Because put it like this. If they just watch these 1-minute videos on your TikTok posts or your Instagram reels, they're going to have to watch a whole bunch of those videos before they really kind of like you and get excited to buy from you. Some people know, but most of them, yes, right? When they're on the live or they see a longer formatting video, guess what? It speeds up the process. I don't have to see 21-minute videos to make a decision. I can go to a live, get to know and like and trust this person, and then I can instantly buy. You see the difference? See, some of you guys are getting scared to go live, or you were told to only go live. Hurry up and go live because the live is the way to go. No, it takes the other actions to make the live good. It really does. I got Nick. He asked me one day, he said, Justin, what are you doing to get 30 people to your live? I said, nothing. The process. Guys, I have not changed, maybe little tweaks here and there, but the process is still the process. Let me ask you guys something. Is there anything else that you can do on TikTok? Am I missing something? Right? I mean, I know you can do TikTok shop and everything, but is there any type of new action that I can take? I don't think there is, right? I mean, have you guys seen a new action, right? Exactly. You can't. So why not utilize the actions to the fullest potential each and every day? Focus on this, the process. Let's keep going. Number 3, I don't know why that actually says actions. That was supposed to say something else, but we're going to dive into it. All right. It's supposed to say target audience. Okay. For me, guys, when I have a good message, which is my experience and my story, and I use all those 4 actions, and I go out there and engage with my target audience because I'm talking to my target audience, right? I make bukus of sales. And now the ultimate thing tonight. Oh, man, who's the target audience? Is it my perfect customer? Is it my ideal client? Is it, what is it called, Justin? There's so many like names for it, but I'm just going to kind of give you my theory on everything, okay? Target audience. I prefer target audience a little bit more. Why? There's nothing wrong with an ideal client, but I feel like it's just a start. And you want to know why? Because forgive me, guys, I'm sorry if you guys don't know this about Justin Springer, but when he was 17 years old, he caught a felony, right? Yes, I know, like stupid, right? Anyway, so I'm a felon, right? I'm a felon who was not going up the corporate ladder, became a gym manager, right? Working crazy hours, raised my daughter by myself, right? And there you go, right? So single dad. My ideal client would probably be a guy that used to be in some trouble, former gym manager, probably a single dad in between his 30s and 50s, if in that range, because I'm a young 42, just FYI. So anyways, I'm probably going to fit in that range of 30 to 50 years old, right? Does this all make sense? Everybody's with me? That'd probably be my audience, because my audience or my person is a reflection of me, right? Well, check this out. Do you know how many people that I've signed up like that? Very little. Why? Because truthfully, it's hard to get to your ideal client, all right? A target audience makes it easier to get around. And in that target audience, you are going to find your ideal clients. I promise you, you will. But it's going to be hard to get them to the T. So what do I mean by a target audience? Well, take your ideal client and just go a step above. So imagine if I'm looking only for single dads between 30 and 50. That might be hard. I'm not saying they're not out there. But what if they're not on TikTok, or what if they're not looking to make money? You know what I mean? But what if I said, maybe I go a step above and I say, what about just single parents? Oh, or I can even go wider, parents. Now, why would I want to be with parents? Because if I'm over here talking about my 16-year-old daughter and that I bought her a car for her birthday, right? People that don't have kids, they're going to scroll on by that video. They're not going to care, because it doesn't relate to them. They don't, okay, cool. You bought your daughter, woohoo, whoop-de-doo, right? But parents, they're gonna be like, oh, she's 16. Oh yeah, sweet 16, because they understand, because they're a parent, right? And it's so much easier to talk to that crowd. So this is why I like target audience. Take your ideal client and go a step above, all right? Here's the other cool thing about it. We become a little bit more relatable as we share our story and experience. And out of that target audience, we will start really like basically attracting the right people to us. It's amazing. That's exactly what I've been doing, and I've been making a whole bunch of money. And last but not least, we understand the pain points of a target audience. So I just want to kind of look at this picture, right? I know this is kind of a funny looking picture, right? You got this ideal client. She's like just laying on the pool, and then you got all these people at the beach. Most people would tell you not to go here. Look for this diamond in the rough. Am I right? But let me ask you something. When you're on TikTok, can you really like let's say you're looking for a dad who's single and everything. Can you figure that out on TikTok very easily? I don't know. You guys tell me. I mean, is it easy for you guys to find that? Probably not. But can I find out like maybe where dads and parents are? Yeah, they're up here. Oh, I can cast my net in this huge pool of people. This is easy. Yeah. And then I can funnel them in by sharing my experience and my story. Now, why do we want to do that? Right? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget what I put on next. Right? So in order to understand your target audience, what I would like for you to do right now is just quickly, if you got a pen and paper with you really quick, if you don't, no big deal. Just think of some things like this. I want you to jot down some hashtags and keywords around your target audience. Who is something like you, right? So like maybe, I don't know, you're a nurse, a gym manager, or maybe you're into fitness, right? Maybe you're a Gen Xer, maybe you're an empty nester, maybe you're a stay-at-home parent. I want you to write some of these hashtags and keywords down, because they're going to help you in a little bit. Don't overthink it. Don't use ChatGPT. Don't be like, oh my God, I can't think. I need ChatGPT to save my life. Relax, relax. This is not about being perfect. This is about just getting down some ideas, okay? And then this is what we're going to do. All right. Once you kind of have those hashtags, all right, I want you to understand something, guys. Did you know no matter who your target audience is, you know what they're really looking for? You think they're really looking for a way to make money? Yeah, Justin, of course they are. Really? No, they're looking for a transformation. This is what everybody and their mama really wants. They want to transform somehow, whether they're skinny and want to lose weight and want to gain weight, whether they're big and they want to lose weight, right? Whether they're broke and they want to make more money, whether they want to leave their job to find freedom, right? They just want a transformation, okay? So here's the thing. This audience of yours is going to be pretty close to the same as you, right? But out of that audience, we are going to know that they all want a big transformation. Now, why they're on their path to big transformation, which is you guys, right? I'm assuming that all you guys are not like six-figure earners. That's kind of why you're here tonight. No offense, right? So with that being said, you're on your way to your big transformation. In the midst of going to that big transformation, right, you are going to settle for some education and a little transformation. Once again, another misspelled word. Don't come for me, Ross. All right, a little transformation. What do I mean by a little transformation? You guys already know education. That's just advice and things that you can give back. What about a little transformation? Well, let me give you an example really quick. Imagine if my big transformation was to lose 20 pounds, to get back into some jeans and have every woman looking at me and making me feel like a strong man again, right? That's my big transformation that I want, right? Well, maybe I'm on the path to doing that, but along the way, I will settle for a little transformation. What is that little transformation? That little transformation is somebody is not muted and I can't find them. Okay, cool. Thank you, whoever that was. All right. So along the way of me trying to find the little or the big transformation, I will settle for the little transformation, meaning I might say, oh my God, this new coffee, man, it is so good. All I do is just wake up because I normally drink coffee. I just add it in my coffee and it's wonderful. And it actually helps me burn calories and gives me energy with no crash. It's wonderful. And the cool thing is I'm literally, burning calories while I'm drinking this. So I'm knocking out two birds with one stone. So now somebody else is going to be like, oh my God, I've been looking to lose some weight too. What coffee is that? You see what I mean? That's the little transformation. They're looking for something easy that they can follow. Now, let's take it to a digital marketing standpoint. All right. They want to know, why did you choose your product? What benefits are you getting out of your product? Some of you guys don't stress about that. You don't talk about it. Do you not think that person is being bombarded with 20,000 different ways to make money and 20,000 different courses out there? And they just want to know, what's your experience on it? How has it helped you? Oh, you could just make money and it has 50 modules. No. I don't care about modules. How has it helped you? Right? We're not doing that. Guys, they'll settle for the little transformation. All right, so listen, to help kind of take this home a little bit, all right? Even though we're going to really perfect this tomorrow, we are going to work on this really quick. We're going to work on this worksheet. How the heck do I get out of here? All right, so anyways, I want you to also kind of think about this, all right? I've actually given this to people in my coaching app. You guys are lucky. You're getting this for free, lucky devils. Anyways, all right, so the first question that we want to kind of ask ourselves really quick is, why did we go with our product and why did we start digital marketing? Just jot down some ideas really quick. Don't overthink this. Don't try to be fancy. Why did we start digital marketing? It could just be because I want to leave my job. I want to make some money. I want to retire my husband. I want to whatever, right? It doesn't matter. Don't overthink this. But why did we choose our product? Why did we choose our product? We thought it was cool. We saw somebody making $20,000 a month. We saw so-and-so, saying how much she loved it. I just wanted to get it because I thought it would be easier, right? They had an automated system. I thought it would take some time off my hands. Okay, great, cool. You got some ideas? Great. Let's go to the second thing. What is the outcome that you were looking for? What's your big transformation? What's the outcome you're looking for? What's the big transformation? Oh my God, it would just be phenomenal if I could just retire. It would be phenomenal if I could just, be able to travel more. It would be phenomenal if I didn't have to stress about my retirement. It'd be phenomenal if I could just take my kids and put them in college. That's the big outcome that I want. Don't overthink this, guys. Just write it down, a few different things. It's no big deal. There's no right or wrong answers. We're just getting you to think tonight. We're going to really harp on this tomorrow. But now, I want you to jot down some benefits of your product. And this might be hard for you guys because you guys kind of get lost in the benefits. A benefit is not the fact that you have 50 modules. Do any of you go and say, oh my God, Justin, you got to read this book. It has 50 chapters. No, nobody says that,
put
right?
on my pants.
So give me a benefit, right? So if it helps, you could write down some features and then talk about what you like about those features, if that helps you. And to be honest with you, if you really want to go above and beyond, which we're not going to do it tonight because I don't want to hold anybody up past the time slot that we have, you ask yourself why 2 times. What do I mean by that? Let's say one of my features is I have an automated system. So the first one is I say, why do I like that? Well, because it helps me save time. Why is that important to you? Oh, well, because I have a full-time job and I raise kids and, you know, I barely got any time to myself. So, you know, having an automated system working in the background for me, it just, man, it really helps me out a lot to be able to add extra income to my life without it taking a toll on the time away from the things that I have to do each and every day. Boom, that's a TikTok video. And that is a benefit, my friends. All right, once you write some of those down, and you can ask the second why later on tonight if you want, then you want to maybe trying to jot down some differences. Now, this might be a little hard to do, right? Differences, meaning what are some of the differences that you have seen, right? We don't want to go bash other programs. And please, for the love of God, this is a safe place. Don't anybody come in the comments and start talking about how precious your little program is. Everybody's program is precious, and it doesn't matter what program you have. I can sell it all anyways, right? I just want you to maybe jot down some of the things that you've seen because you can utilize that. You can talk about it. You can use it in your content. If some of you guys do not have any other programs or you haven't seen any other programs, don't worry. It's not that big of a deal. The idea is to get your brain thinking. The idea is to get your brain thinking. And the main reason why is because I wanted you to start thinking about your target audience, who is a reflection of you. And we're going to branch out a little bit more, just slightly bigger, right? So instead of saying I'm looking for only single moms, you know, at 32 years old, right? Maybe you just branch that out a little bit too. I'm looking for moms, right? Like let's go up a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. Branch out just a little bit. And then now out of that target audience, I want you to think the fact that they really want a transformation. They want a transformation just like you want a transformation. And so to help us to understand how we can deliver that transformation, we're just going to answer some of these because this will down the road be content. Pretty cool. Okay. All right. You guys got a little bit of work to do later on. We are going to go ahead and continue to move on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for the moment that you guys have been waiting for, I wanted to give you guys a good coaching session. I know we're not done, man. Justin's in the house. So take your little drink. Sip some coffee, whatever you got to do, because we're about to get to work. Roll your sleeves up. I don't know what it is, but we're about to get into it. What was the last one? What are some differences? Differences that you have noticed. If you have never, ever seen anybody promote a digital product before, don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Okay? So anyways, with this being said, what I'm going to do is I have one phone out where I am actually going to time you guys. Yes, time you. I know it's crazy, right? But we're going to have a little bit of fun. All right. So anyways, we're going to move on to this. Task number 1. Okay. We are going to take a picture of each other. So really quick, let me kind of stop sharing really quick. No, calm down. I'm not asking you to promote the summit. Relax. I mean, you can if you want. But anyways, hear me out really quick. If you are on a desktop right now and you're on Zoom, okay? In the top right-hand corner, there's a little button that says View. When you click on it, there's a section called Gallery. And now when I do Gallery, I see all your beautiful, lovely faces. And I know some of you guys are already cutting off your cameras. Don't do that. Stop, okay? Jesus, getting scared. Nobody's even going to be able to see you. And let's take a picture of each other. So number 1, 1, 2, 3. I just took a picture of you guys. If you guys want to take a picture, let's go ahead and do it. There you go. Everybody smile. There we go. Y'all are getting it. Oh, Hillary said, okay, I got this. Big smile. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, everybody kind of cool. Let's go back. All right. So now we can go back and change the view. That's if you guys want to. And I'm going to go ahead and share it. Let's get back to the actual task. Now that you got your picture, I'm going to put 10 minutes on the clock, and you are going to post in your TikTok stories. How do we get there? We open up TikTok, all right? At the very top, right? You're going to, or I'm sorry, on the bottom right-hand side, it's going to say profile. You're going to click profile. At the very top by your profile picture, there's going to be a blue plus sign. You're going to hit that blue plus sign, and then you're going to take that picture and you're going to use that picture, okay? Now, then you want to maybe add some sound, which it'll automatically add a sound for you. You can change that sound if you want to. And then what I want you to do is put a tagline. Like I give you one right here, but you don't have to use this one exactly, right? But you can say, just learned about a process that has been bringing people 6 figures. I can't wait to share this with you guys. This is awesome. See what I mean? I'm not getting you to promote this. All right, you got 10 minutes on the clock. Ready, set, and go. Let's get it. If you guys get done faster, go ahead and put in the chat, done. Because guys, it's not going to take you 10 minutes. Don't worry. This one's easy. We want to start off with our stories, because if we go engage, some people might actually go through our stories. Because someone share a pic. Oh man, y'all didn't take a picture? What? Can I share the picture in the group? I don't know. I don't know if I can share the picture in the group. Can I do that? Oh, you're talking about in the picture. You're talking about in Most Won't We Will? Yeah, I think I can do that. Good job, Jess. Let's go. Any picture someone took. Can anybody share a picture with Christy? Oh man, y'all thought I was just saying this stuff for fun? Guys, we work around here. This is 6-figure work. All right, I just posted it, or I'm posting in the group right now for the picture. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. People are done. Christy, I just did it, okay? We're going to get a few more dones and we're going to move on. See, this is simple, right? Don't worry. We're about to get into more work. We're just getting warmed up. Good job, Shannon. Good job, Teresa. Good job, Pam. That's what I'm talking about. There's a reason behind this. Notice the wording that I've used. Notice the wording. Just learned about a process that has been bringing people 6 figures. I can't wait to share with you guys. This is awesome. There's a reason why. There's a reason why. All right. More and more people are saying that they're done. So look, that only took about 3 minutes off the clock. So don't worry. We're going to go ahead and stop that one and we're going to move on. Don't worry. Most of them will take a little time. This one was very easy. Let's move on to task number 2 for the day. All right. Or for the night. You are now going to make a pitch or an offer. All right. Yes, you are actually going to make an offer. And check this out. I even kind of gave you a little idea of what you could actually use if you wanted to. What I want you to do is you want to go to TikTok, okay? The little plus sign in the middle, you are going to hit the plus sign like you're doing a video. But here's the difference. I don't want you to make it fancy. We're not doing captions. We're not putting a headliner on there. We're not doing none of that crap, all right? We're just going to talk, all right? Because then when you hit next, it's going to ask you whether you'd like to post it to your stories or post it. You're going to say to your story, okay? To your story. All right, so right here, I give you a little script. You do not have to use this to the T, but what you're going to do is you're going to pull out your phone and you're going to be like this. Listen, guys, you won't believe some of the things that I've just been learning. If you've been watching me and been interested in what I'm doing, for the next few people that want to make some money on this app, I am going to throw in a free one-on-one call to help you and get you involved with this summit that you just saw a picture of, all right? I'm a part of, what did I say? I'm part of to help you get off to a great start and learn exactly what I learned from 6-figure earners. I will literally get you in. So listen, send me a message or head to my bio right now. That's one option. Or if you guys just want to get people to your freebie, great. Pitch that. Pitch your freebie. I don't care. This is a pitch. All right. Now we're going to put 10 minutes on the clock again. You're going to take that phone out and you're going to go make a video. Ready, set, and go. And if some of you are watching on your phone, it's going to be hard. Don't worry, Bradley. It's all good. It's okay, Ashley. What you can do then, if you guys are on your phone, go make a story. If you're on your phone, sorry, I shouldn't be talking while you're recording. If you're on your phone though, go make a story post, but just make a post. Just say it. Type it up. Take a picture of you and just type it up. Do I have a script? The script's right in front of you. It's on the Zoom. Sound excited. Pitch that thing. Confident. Change your state of being. Do y'all need to stand up a little bit? Should we do the Superman pose? Come on. This is fun. Talk to your audience like you got the most exciting thing and you're learning. You're pumped. You're taking this summit. You're even going to throw in a free one-on-one call for the next person that gets started and get them in on this summit. But Justin, the summit is free. They don't know that. I don't know. I'm trying not to talk so you guys can record. Good job, good job, good job. I was in your recording. Well, you're welcome, Natalie. You are so welcome. No, Teresa, you're not struggling, you're learning. There's no such thing as struggling. You're learning. No, you're not, Natalie. You're learning. You're not struggling, you're learning. Guys, it's just a pitch. Have fun.
Hey, Justin,
Yes, sir.
is this the pitch that we're saying, or are you making our own?
But you can make your own or you can pitch this. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, make a pitch in your story. Your phone won't pick up your voice because you're on the Zoom call, Christy. It's okay. You're going to have to post. You're going to have to type it up. When I get a few more done, we'll move on. Don't overthink, guys. Have fun. It's a story. It disappears in 24 hours. Don't make it perfect. Good job, Linda. Good job, Kathleen. Good job, Allie. Yeah, you guys overthink your stories. Y'all try to like put glamour shots on and all that. Just would you just post? Talk to your audience. All right, a couple more dones and we'll move on. So far, so good. You're now at the 5-minute mark. So technically, we've only been working for 10 minutes. Couple more dones and we'll move on. Brian, go delete that and do it again. Oh, and any of y'all come for me. Oh my God, don't delete it. Don't mess up your algorithm. Hush. I've deleted thousands of videos. One more done and we'll move on. All right, Andrew, good job. All right. So Brian, go ahead, bro. Whenever you got it, just catch up. No big deal. All right, guys. So there we go. We're going to end that. Good job on these tasks so far. Now, the reason, so you guys kind of know the reason why we start with this. The reason why we're going to start with stories is because we're about to go out there and we're going to start finding our audience. All right. Now, so we're going to go into an engagement tactic, okay? Now, the thing about it is you always want to start with your stories first because there are sometimes nosy people, right? And so we just want to be prepared that we have some content up for them to get to know us and to see what they're all about. So when they click on that story, wow, they're seeing that you're part of a summit, learning some things, right? You don't even have to talk about me because it's not about that. I don't want you to pitch me. I want you to pitch you. And then you made an awesome offer that anybody that wants to make some money, man, you're going to give them a free coaching call and get them in on the summit too. Wow, this is cool. All right. So anyways, what we're going to do right now is first, we're going to start with 5 minutes. I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock and we are going to engage with Make Money Online. But let me go ahead and explain it to you really quick in case some of you guys do not understand. In the Make Money Online section, right, what we want to do is we want to go to TikTok. Okay. You guys already know, I'm showing you on my laptop, but I'm sure you got it on your computer. And then right up here, you can think of a whole bunch of different things. You can put make money on TikTok. You can put make money on social media. You can put make money online. You can, well, make money online is probably not the best one. You can put, you know, make money. What are some? Oh yeah, make money with side hustles, anything of that nature. Any type of make money online, either phrase or keyword, right? And then what we want to do is we want to try to go look for the videos that are fairly recent, right? Meaning like, you know what I mean? Like I do want them like at least within a year, right? You know what I mean? But what we also want to do is make sure that they got quite a few views, right? And the reason why we want to make sure they have quite a few views, as you can see, this one right here has 544.
What I made the month of January
okay, well,
on
then there you
TikTok as
go,
a mom
because she
who's
has
trying to make money on
120
this app.
comments. And to be honest with you, it's the comments that I really care about, right? Now, see what I mean right here is this lady like literally has only 544 views and all this engagement. I'm pretty sure she's doing the engagement trend, and that's probably why. And this is why everybody is getting messed up on this. But what we're going to do is try to do is we can watch this video and comment on it, leave a genuine comment to the best of your ability, because some of these comments are getting, this one's getting 8 views, right? So we do want to leave somewhat of a genuine comment. But then I want to go in here and I want to try to see if I can add to the comments, right? Now, here's the thing. If somebody's saying, hey, teach me your ways, that sounds like a lead, right? I don't want to take this lady's leads. But what I do want to do is, you know, maybe just add right here where she goes, damn, that's amazing. I might like that really quick, hit reply, and then I'm going to say, right? Crazy. You know what I mean? I might say, I'm going to put crazy. Oops, sorry. Good for her. That's it. Golly, I can't even spell tonight. I'm sorry, Flora. I'm not like this bad, all right? Anyways, that's it. We just want to engage for a little bit. Then after a little bit, we can't engage anymore. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to another video. Or if I want, I might just open this and say, all right, you know what? Forget it. You know what I mean? I like this person's comment. Let me see. Have they been making videos? Cool. Yeah, they've been making videos. Well, she's got 69,000 followers. She could probably really care less, right? But anyways, you can try to see if you can find somebody else. If you can't, don't worry. We're just going to exit out of this video and go to another one. All right. So anyways, that's it. We're engaging in the comments because that's where the people are. All right. So anyways, you got 5 minutes on the clock. I want you to go to your search bar and start to engage. So ready, set, and go. Bradley, I'm glad that you're done. I just don't know how you're done already because there's 5 minutes on the clock right now. Let's get it going. Is that the Bradley that shows up on my lives? Is that really him? 5 minutes on the clock. All right. So the thing about engaging, guys, FYI, is it's like a treadmill. It sucks, doesn't it? Oh, I want to get off the treadmill. But it helps so much. What's up, Bradley? Glad you're here tonight, man. Glad you're here tonight. Oh, Kathleen, that's your friend? I could have sworn like there's a Bradley that always comes in my lives and makes fun of my bald head. So maybe that is you, Bradley, but it's all right. Welcome. I don't mind. Now you know what I do. Five minutes. We're only spending 5 minutes in this section, guys, because I'm telling you, we've all been engaging with other marketers, haven't we? And we're going to break free from that. Some of you might say, well, Justin, why are we even doing this at all? Because, guys, these are people that spend money. These are people that invest. How many of you guys have more than 3 courses? There you go. I rest my case. Jess is like, I have more than 3. Exactly. So we appreciate you, Jess. You are a buyer. No, I know, Jess. I know. No, I would skip the people you're friends with. Good question. Good question. Guys, I should have been upfront about that. I'm so sorry. If they're your friends or they're in your business already, skip that. Skip the videos, skip the comments. You can show them love later. Who cares about them right now? No offense, I'm not trying to be rude, but this is for you to build a network of your own to sell your products. Blanca's like, low jab. Nah, not a low jab. Just being honest. No, you can watch digital marketing ones, but if they're in your business already, skip them. Digital marketing is not the problem, guys. If you're marketing the right way, you can get these people to come over to you. But if they already have your product, no sense in like, okay, I'll show you love later. Like maybe next month. I'm sorry, but I got to feed my family. You got a minute and a half. Keep going. It's like a treadmill. Don't stop. Don't get sidetracked. No doom scrolling. I know y'all want to. By now, y'all already would have been doing that, wouldn't y'all? Y'all be watching cat videos right about now. All your digital marketing. No. But right now we're in the make money online section though. You need to go try something different with make money online. Try side hustles. Try make money on TikTok. Make money on social media. TikTok shop affiliate. How about you put TikTok shop affiliate? Those are all people that want to make money. I mean, they're out there, no offense if anybody's in TikTok shop affiliate, but they're out there hustling little products for like $2. $2. Man, I wish that won't even give me eggs nowadays. $35 seconds. Keep going. It's like a treadmill. Oh, and it's about to get a lot worse because y'all are going to do more work. Y'all thought you were just going to come here and lay back and just sit around for 2 hours? Hell no. We're getting to work, man. We got money to make. All right. Alarm just went off. We're going on to the next task. I want you to stop there. Now, remember those hashtags and keywords that I gave you earlier? I want you to go spend about 10 minutes doing the same thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to TikTok, but in that search bar, what we're going to do is we're going to try to find some common ground, right? So it could be motherhood, right? It could be Gen Xer, or I like this guy. What do you do for a living? I talk about this all the time. Like, you know, there's these kids that will go up and ask people, what do you do for a living? And a lot of times they interview like, you know, wealthy people and all that good stuff. Is it like this guy right here? No, that's not the one. Anyways, but there are some, which is like right here, or this one right here. This is a group, School of Hard Knocks. They're always going to these people and they're interviewing people that, you know, and they're asking them like, what do you do for a living, right? But look at these views, 26 million, 5.5, 7.6 million. Now, remember, we're not worried about the videos themselves. We're worried about the content, right? I mean, we're worried about the comments. Look at this. This comment right here got 28,000 views. The comment. Oh my God, right? Imagine if you guys got 28,000 views on one of your comments, right? If I were you guys, this is just side note, I would probably follow this guy. And as soon as he posts, try to be really good about leaving a valuable comment, because if it gets pushed up and other people see it, I mean, look at that, 28,000 views. That's insane. Do you think that some of those people might have maybe clicked on her? Maybe, or just seen what she's all about? Maybe. But anyways, all right, 10 minutes on the clock. Let's have at it. Let's go engage. Let's go have some fun and network. Ready, set, go. And I know what you are thinking, Justin, do you really do that? Yes. Hello. You know, all those times where y'all are wondering where I'm at and why I'm not like showing love on your videos? No offense. I love you, but just being honest, I'm on other people's videos trying to build my network. Okay, some people are calling me out. They're like, you don't engage this long. Okay, maybe I don't engage this long. But yeah, no, so far we've only been working about 15 minutes. I do. Now, generally, guys, I do space it out through the day, though. I will admit that. Do we just sit down and do it for 15 minutes straight? No. I know, Jess, this part sucks. This is why I don't do it like straight. I do it about 5-10 minutes at a time. Nope, don't need to like, comment, and follow. We just want to engage in the comments. I know that like, comment, and follow stuff, Hillary, that's old news. Don't do it no more. That's just a load of crap. You can follow them if you like them. If you like them, follow them. Yeah, Jess, if you don't want to watch the video all the way, don't worry about it. Get inside the comments. Get inside the comments. There you go, Brian. I'll tell you what, the next section, I'll shorten it up just a hair, because I know sitting here and engaging for this long, like, it does suck. But it goes a long way. If you just do 10, 15, possibly 20 minutes a day, I'm telling you, it goes so far. Because guys, think about it this. You spend 10 minutes engaging on your audience and you spend hours watching other digital marketers. Hello? What do you think is actually building your audience? See what I mean? This is why I say focus more on the process. You'll get so much farther. And we're going to open it up for, we'll maybe cut short, open it up for a Q&A. In case you guys got some questions. I know you are going to have more questions about content. Don't worry, we're going to get into it tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of fun. Content, content, content. Yeah, Brian, don't, you can do that for other digital marketers, but don't do it for people in your business. I know I respect the fact that it's supposed to be like that. Hey, I hope they reciprocate and boost me, but Instead, it's just making TikTok think that only you guys want to like hang out with each other. This is why that engagement trend ruined everybody pretty much. Because then all of a sudden everybody just started doing it just to do it. You know what I mean? I know, guys, this is the longest section, 6 minutes. Keep going. Yeah, no, it drove me crazy too, trying to like videos that I didn't really care about. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I like going in comments. Like and I like going on videos that I do care about, right? Like I think these videos are pretty cool. I'm the opposite. I like seeing people successful. I mean, you got these people talking about how they make 12 million. Shoot, I'm trying to hit 1 million this year. Yeah, we're trying to add to the comments. We're trying to, like have fun with it. We're trying to engage. Yes, because we want to build our network. Oh, Jess, you can do it. 6 figures, that's easy. You got it. Is that Eric Spofford?
What has been the most amount of money?
Yep, this is Eric Spofford. They interviewed Eric Spofford. Yep, this is for exposure too. Yep, building our network, exposure, changing up our news feed. Watch, you'll see. The reason why we're doing this for so long right now is wait till you go to your For You page. It's going to be a little bit different now. You do this every day, it's going to be drastically different. Yes, I mean, I would. I'd probably go in viral videos, engage with the comments, which we're going to do on our For You page in just a little bit. And then I promise you, then we'll be done with the engaging because I know it's boring. I know it is. People are already messaging me that they're bored. But guys, if you really want to know, welcome to success. It's boring. Think about when you go to the gym. Like, I hate working out legs, but if I don't want chicken legs, then I got to go work out legs. It is what it is. As they say, we all want the life, but we don't want to do the work it takes to get there. This is the work. This is it. 3 minutes left. There we go. Currently building the legs. Me too. Me too. Oh man, some of y'all are nice. 12 minutes in, and my jaw's already dropped to the floor. Man, I started this summit off pretty damn good then. And y'all got 2 more days of me? Uh-oh. Trouble. There you go, Brian. Yeah, it can totally be natural. If you guys just treat it like you're just trying to strike up conversations or just have fun, that's it. There you go, Christy. Good, 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 good. Yeah, you're not just watching videos all the way through just so somebody will come back to yours and watch all the way through, right? It's different. You're building your network. Showing TikTok where you want to go, what you like, what you like. 2 minutes left, guys. And then we're going to do one more section, and I promise you we'll move on because I know it's the hardest part. Engaging sucks. It's not fun. How many people we still got here? We started off with 77 and are down to 73. Not too bad. 4 people decide to say, forget this crap. minute and a half. Keep going, guys. Yeah, Ashley, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, Jess, of course you are. That's what I'm talking about. All right, 35 seconds. My my nickname for Justin is Juice. That's what I'm talking about. Is it better to comment on the video as a new message? No, when you click reply, you click reply. So like you go to their comment, like you see where I'm at, Hillary? So like, let's say I wanted to go to this comment, I'm just going to like it, and then I'm going to hit reply. That's all. Okay. All right. That timer is up. Okay. The last boring part, but look, I'll save y'all. Instead of 10 minutes, I'll drop it down to just 5. We're going to go to our For You page and we're going to clean it up really quick. Okay. All right. Now listen, what do I mean by clean it up? Check this out. All right. So by now, since you've been engaging for so much, which I'm very, very proud of you because I know it sucks, right? When you go to the For You page, it should change a little bit. Now, it's not going to
After all,
forgive me. It's not going to be 100% perfect. So don't be like, oh my God, my For You page. No, it's not going to be 100% perfect. So what you want to do though, if it's a video that pertains to something that you like maybe it's common ground, motivation, business, anything of that nature, what I would like for you to do is then go in the comments and repeat the process that you've been doing. If it is not, let's say this one right here, okay? If you're on your phone and you hold down your finger over the video, this little screen like this will pop up and you're just going to select not interested. So let's just say out of nowhere, it's like Pokemon or something. I don't know, just playing, right? But if it's Pokemon, it has nothing to do with our business or anything. I'm going to put not interested and get rid of that thing. Okay. So that's what I mean by clean it up. So we're going to engage and clean up. And yes, only for 5 minutes. So ready, set, and go. Let's go.
Joe Rogan.
Sorry. Five minutes on the For You page. See, I cut it down for you guys, right? I made it easy for you. I could have just said 10 minutes. It really made y'all sweat, right? That's what I'm talking about. Anna, you can do lives too. But once again, if the live is something of if it's a TikTok shop product, keep scrolling. If they're in your business, keep scrolling. No, Jess, if the video you come across is something that it pertains to you, like around common ground or business or motivation or something like that, then go ahead and engage in the comments. If it has nothing to do with anything that you like or anything about your business, then hit not interested, okay? If it's a TikTok shop item, like somebody's trying to sell TikTok shop, just scroll. If they're in your business, scroll. If all you see is people in your business, who is that? What's her name? Hillary. If all you see people in your business, that means that you're too busy only watching people in your business. Stop watching them. They're making their money. Who cares about them? I mean, no offense. We got love for them, but we got to get past that. Okay, where do you find not interested? Hold your finger on that video, just press it, and a little screen will pop up. So just go to the middle of the video and push down and hold your finger there, and a little screen will pop up and you can select not interested. Make sure you're on the For You page too, guys. Why is your own video? That's kind of weird, Jess. Yeah. but that's cool. Two and a half minutes. 2.5 minutes. See, we're having fun. And we're almost done with the hardest part. For some of you guys, going live is the hardest part. Some of you guys, y'all could do this all day, couldn't y'all? You're like, no, Justin, I love doing this. Okay, it's going to look different versus desktop view, all right? So see, when I go over these 3 little lines, it's going to say not interested. For you on your phone, you want to hold your finger down on the video and a little screen is going to pop up and you can select not interested. Okay. Jess, I don't think you're rude at all. I get tons of people that talk trash to me in here, so that wasn't a shot at anybody particularly, maybe. One minute left. 1 minute left. Give it all you got. It's like a treadmill, right? Cough, cough. Exactly, Allie. Exactly. She's not the only one. Carly talks trash too. Jess talks trash. 30 seconds. Give it all you got, guys. It's like, no, not that Jess. I'm sorry, Jess. Another Jess. Guys, give it all you got. 30 seconds. It's like a treadmill. You can't stop just because you want to stop. You got to feel the burn, right? You got to keep going. 10 seconds left. All right, I don't know if y'all just heard the alarm go off. That's it. Y'all are done with the engaging. Congratulations. So y'all made 2 stories. You've engaged. Now remember, we want to post 3 stories. So I highly suggest that maybe after this, you post another story. But because of our time slot, I want to kind of move in, right? What I also want to do is talk about posting. Now, I want to go with you right now to make 1 post. And then that way, when you're done, like Jess, you can go live and you can post another post for the day. Now, some of you have already been working. I get it. Okay, I get it. The only time we could do this summit was at between 7 and 9, and that's hard. Some people do it. But check this out. What I want you to do is, whoa, did I skip that? Oh, here we go. Sorry. Task number 6. All right, we're going to make a post, and I'm literally going to give you an idea. And I'm going to give you a way to do it that a lot of you are not used to doing it. All right. So when we think about a post, right, remember, we got to have like some hook. We got to have our story, and then we got to have a call to action. Okay. But tonight, what I would like for you to do is talk about the benefit of your product, what it means to you. That's kind of why I had you write down some benefits. Then see, look, man, Justin's just warming you guys up. But here's the little trick that you guys do not do very well. I want you to use a result to help you. I'll give you an example, right? What if I said, oh my gosh, so listen, you know, I'm a busy gym manager. I'm working 60 hours a week, so I just don't really have time to figure out a side hustle and work at it, but I've been wanting to make money on this app. Well, recently I came across a community of 45,000 people, and they were using this automated system. And for me, that made sense because it does all the selling and telling for me. And it makes my life a little bit easier, especially since I work 60 hours a week, right? And check this out. This automated system brought Brian a $900 day. It brought Kurt a $1,100 a week. And then it even brought Terry a $3,000 day. That's insane. So listen, if you want to test drive this automated system for yourself because you want to try to make some money on this app and you don't have that much time to spare, type 1 right now and I'll let you test drive it for yourself. Now, did y'all see how the idea of the video was about an automated system, but I brought in Brian, Kurt, and Terry. I used their names and what they've accomplished, right? So I want you to think about maybe 2 people in your business that have made some money. You might have their pictures, you might not. And if you don't have their pictures, don't worry. Because the goal is not to really brand them. We don't want to brand them so people say, well, okay, well, then I'm just going to bypass Justin because I don't need Justin anymore. I'm going to go with them. We want to utilize their success as a form to support the message that I'm trying to give. Does this make sense? Is everybody with me right now? Yes, it's going to be. Does this make sense? Okay. So let's think about a feature. Let's think about the benefit of it. All right. Yes, had this as an idea for my post myself. Great. Now, before you go and hit record to make this video, I want you to think about who are 2 people that I can utilize that I've recently seen them have some success. Doesn't matter how long the video is, however long it takes you to do it. Guys, we're more worried about the message more than anything else, okay? I know all these little TikTok gurus out there tell you, you got to have 30 seconds and 45 seconds. No, you don't. I've seen people with 2-minute videos go viral. What are you talking about? All that is bull crap. Retention is the name of the game. But right now, tonight, we are going to talk about a benefit and use a testimonial. Do we name our product? No. You don't want to name your product, not in this video. Unless you just have to. If you think it helps you more, fine. But I would say I recently came across a program, or I recently came across a way to make money. Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't care about the name. And no offense, if any of you are doing Selling with Confidence, nothing wrong with that program, but I'm just saying, listen to the name. Selling with Confidence? I don't want to sell. I'm not a car salesman. I don't want to go learn that. Right? So think about it. Nobody cares about the name. Can you do another example? Of course, right? SWC, right? Selling with Confidence. They're taught by experts. So one of the benefits, what is the feature? Well, they're taught by experts. Okay, cool. What is the benefit of that feature to me? Well, the benefit of that is because I really want to be taught by an expert and not some Joe Schmo off the street, right? And I want to actually have somebody that knows what I'm doing because I know the fastest route to get to where I want to go would be to have an expert. Okay, cool. Ready to make a video then. All right, cool. Here we go. I'm going to start off with my hook. You know what I mean? When I first started to try to learn how to make money on this app, I came across so many different freaking programs and so many different ways to make it. But let me tell you something. It generally was always taught by like some Joe Schmo. And I didn't want to learn from just some random person. I wanted to learn from somebody that actually knew what they were doing and have actually achieved the goals. Well, recently I came across a program that is taught by experts on how to make money on this app. And let me tell you something. Brian, he freaking had like a $900 day. And oh my God, Samantha, she was able to have a $3,000 week and leave her second job. Like, it's incredible. So listen, if you want a way to make money online, but you actually want to be taught by an expert because you know that's the fastest route to get somewhere too, then I got to tell you what, type 1 right now because I got a free sneak peek and I'll send it to you. You can check it out for yourself. This makes sense? All right, 15 minutes on the clock to get this done. Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all are going to get off and then do it on the side? No, we're going to do it as a group. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Ready, set, and go. I'll be quiet so you guys can record. Yeah, if you're zooming on your phone, yeah, you wouldn't be able to record. I know it sucks. You might have to do it later, bro. No problem, Breezy. I don't believe you, Sabrina. All right, Sabrina. All right. See you tomorrow, Hillary. Same time tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central or 8 p.m. Eastern, I guess. All right, no problem, Kurt. Hopefully you got some value tonight. I'll tell you what, while everybody's winding down, I can't open a Q&A unless somebody's out there recording. But if y'all need to go, I understand. Go right ahead. This has been already an hour and a half. Congratulations staying this long. That's a long time to be on a call. Hopefully you got some value. All right, Kurt. Appreciate it, buddy. I know some people might be recording, but I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there. I hope I'm not ruining people's recording right now. Does anybody have any questions as of day one for right now? When do I go live? I go live at 9 a.m., but I'm about to go live at 9 p.m. as soon as I get off of this. Sounds good, buddy. Sounds good. Thank you, sir. There is a way to watch the replay. Unfortunately, you have to get back with the person that told you about the summit and get inside of Most Won't We Will. I'm sorry, guys, but the replay will be inside of the app. I know. Because I have nowhere else to do it. Do I go live the same time every day? I generally do. Just Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. And then at night can change up. Would you pin a testimonial video to your TikTok or IG? Would I pin a testimonial video? Of course I would. I would put it all in my stuff. If you got a testimonial for me, let's go. You're about to board a flight, Manny. Where you going, bro? You didn't. What the hell, bro? No invite? Manny just taking trips. Can't invite nobody. I see how it is. Manifestation, just taking trips, huh? Awesome. Where will it be in the app? Good question, Blanca. I think just with under call recordings for right now. No, this is for your posts, Kathleen. It's a post. Sure, why not just post? Oh, he's going to a work retreat? I want to go to a work retreat. I think we should go to on a Most Won't We Will retreat. You know what I mean? Christy, there will be a replay of this. Unfortunately, it's going to be in Most Won't We Will. You're more than welcome to get back with a person that maybe invited you here. See if they have a link to Most Won't We Will. It's only $49 a month. You can cancel any time though, but you get coaching like this and beyond some. You got it, Raina. That's what it's all about. Oh, Jen, you're the best. So much value. My brain is on overload. So good, Justin. Congrats. Sounds good, Alice. She'll be in her PJs. No problem, Julio. Let's go, bro. There we go, Deb. All right, if we're going to Mexico, everybody's gonna have to pay their own ticket, but I'll go. No problem, Raina. No problem. I'm sorry. I know I talk too much. I do. I talk too much. Why do you have to click the music confirmation button when it posts? I never had to do this before. I'm not sure, Brian, unless you're doing it on the Zoom, unless you have the Zoom on and you're trying to make a video at the same time. That could be it. That's a little weird, though. You're right. I don't know why you would have a music confirmation. Yes, Laura. That's weird, Ron. I don't know. Does anybody know about that? A music confirmation button? I haven't heard that one.
Justin, I think they do that when you have a business account on the TikTok.
Oh, okay.
I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's what that is.
Okay, got you. Got you. Yes, Jen, I do. Yes. I say no less than 3 stories a day, but if you want to add a couple more that are behind the scenes, yes. But as long as you pitch once a day, every day, you have to pitch. So many people do not pitch their business. Okay, Brenda says, yes, it's always there for your business TikTok account. Sorry, guys, I don't have a business account. And if you guys are going to ask me if is it better, is it worse? I mean, it is what it is. Like, I promise you, I haven't seen any, like, there's some people that hate business accounts. There's some people that hate personal accounts. I mean, it's kind of whichever one you go with. Should you change back? I mean, if you have over 1,000 followers, why not, right? I would. Yeah, business accounts comes with so many restrictions. I know most people only went to a business account because they thought it would save them from being banned, but no. I mean, I've seen people with business accounts get banned. All right, guys, we're winding down. Like I said, 15 minutes, and it looks like not everybody is really, they're going to save their post. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it right now. Let's just go ahead and open up the last part, which we're kind of doing that already. So guys, congratulations on making it through day 1. I'm super, super proud of you guys. I know I put you guys through some hell of engaging, right? But still, I promise you, doing this each and every day will add up tremendously. Does anybody have any questions before we all kind of leave tonight? Don't worry, we got new lessons tomorrow. Yes, we're not done. We're not done. We got 2 more days of this. All right. And tomorrow you're actually going to get to witness what it's like being in the coaching app. So that's going to be really, really cool. All right. You got it. You got it. You got it, April. No problem. Okay. So Breezy, she says, what ratio of personal business stories do you, I look at it like this, Breezy. I'm always thinking like reality TV with commercials, right? So I want to show a little bit of behind the scenes of my life, maybe some lessons, maybe some value that like I just talk about, like just views, right? Like motivational. And then boom, I pitch my business, right? Then I might go back to talking a little bit and then pitch my business, right? So as long as you're mixing it up like that, you're perfectly fine, all right? Reality TV with commercials. But I would say no less than 3 stories a day. And you can do up to like, I don't know, up to even 10 stories a day if you wanted to. But if I do 10 stories, then then at least 2 or 3 of those are going to be pitching my business. Okay. Just a suggestion, you could do this once a month or twice. Whew, God, whew. It's a lot of work, Blanca. But no, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe once a month, maybe once every other month. Would you mind just giving us a brief summary review of tonight? What we did? We basically you could go over the agenda that we had for the night. The agenda. Whoa, look at me pushing stuff too fast. The agenda for tonight was we went over the state of being, goal setting versus actually cause and effect, right? And then we talked about our target audience. And the reason why is because we kind of came up with our own process. We decided on who our target audience is. And now we're going to dive into that a little bit more deeper tomorrow so we can make sure that we perfect our content to actually go out there and tell our story. All right. But you're not going to do anything unless you change your state of being. So guys, remember, state of being. All right. You got it, Raina. No problem. Have a good night, Linda. It's all right, Gina. You don't need a link. Put your domain in your bio and or have people message you. There's ways around it. You ain't got to worry about the link. Just go. Let's go. Let's get it. Say, hey guys, if y'all need the link, and y'all want to work with me, let's go here, right? It's all about confidence. But I feel you. I mean, I know a link in the bio does help, but don't worry about it. All right, guys, I don't see any other questions. So I guess what we can do is we can cut this a little short, about 15 minutes short tonight. Not too bad. Do you mind reviewing the task for me on the PowerPoint? The task, like you're talking about the process? Pressing the wrong thing, sorry. So what I like to do is I didn't give y'all exactly step by step, but I can, right? So, the 3, 4, 5 task. Hold on. Jen, I'll go over the 3, 4, 5 tasks again, but Jen, what task were you talking about the process that I follow every day? Oh, 1 through 7. Oh, you're going to learn those anyways, Jen, trust me, because you got another day tomorrow working with me. Hello. All right, so the first one is I take about 5 or 10 minutes to post a story. I take about 5 or 10 minutes to post another story. I go engage somewhere in the make money online niche. I go engage around my target audience, common ground. If I have extra time, I engage in the For You page. And what I mean by extra time is seriously, if I have extra time. And then I'm going to make my posts and go live. Okay, you got that, Jen? All right, let me go back to somebody else that wanted the 3, 4, 5. All right. So your state of being is everything. All right. So listen, there's more to the 3, 4, 5. All right. But anyways, because you really need to understand that 3, 4, 5 will just get you going for the day. The rest of the stuff is what you feed, right? You got to remember where focus goes, energy flows. So what are you feeding throughout the day? The 3, 4, 5 is to set you up and pulling you in the right direction. The rest of the day is what allows, like makes or break people, right? Some people, they actually thrive and they keep focusing on the right things, or they fall because they let the day dictate how they feel. Now, here we go. 3, 4, 5. You're going to write 3 goals down that you're trying to achieve every day. These could be short-term, long-term. It doesn't matter. Don't overthink it, right? Like for me, right? Mine is I'm going to hit $1 million this year. I'm trying to put 1,000 people in my Most Want We Will app. And I'm trying to build my YouTube account. All right. Or it can be a fitness goal. It doesn't matter. Or some other type of goal. Once you got those, you're going to list those every day. The idea is just to make sure that we're setting the cell every morning, right? Then I'm going to do 4 things that put me in a positive state. This could be meditate, working out, reading, journaling, praying, whatever. For me, this is just me. I do push-ups in the morning to get my body going. Small little cold shower. When I say small, I mean small. Like I'm in and out. Like meaning I wake up, I'm ready to go. I also pray. And then I read and journal. And I know some of your guys are going to be like, Justin, this sounds like it's 5 things. The reading and journal for me goes hand in hand, because if I'm not journaling what I just read, then what's the point? I want to embody what I just read. And then the 5 is the 5 tasks the critical tasks that you need to get done for the day. Where can we get your merch? You can go to mostwon'twewill.co. Or you can go to mostwon'twewill.com and scroll down to the bottom, and you can find hoodies, shirts, hats, all that. Can I show the last task for one last time? The last task was just to post. Oh, the one about talking about the testimonial. Well, I didn't really give you a good example. I mean, I did, but I talked about it. I didn't write it out, right? So what you want to do is you want to take a benefit of your program, and I showed you how to get a benefit tonight, right? You take a feature and you ask yourself, why do you like this 2 times? Once you get the benefit, you want to talk about that benefit, and then you want to throw in 2 testimonials that support the message of the video. All right. All right, Courtney, you have a good night. All right, guys. I think that's it. Appreciate it. I like that. Y'all hear that? Everybody, my new name is Juice. The Juice. All right. All right, well, guys, thank you guys so much for laughing here. I know 2 hours was a long, long time. I'm so proud of you guys. We got 2 more days of wonderful, wonderful value. Okay, let's just give it all we got. Let's make these next 2 days really, really count. Okay, guys, you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful night.